YouTube. Always turning off embeds, even when I start to stream, even when I have the embeds enabled. When I start to stream, they they automatically uncheck the embeds. Oh boy. Alright, welcome to Formula Holo, lads. Let's do this. Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome once again to Formula Holo's 4th series. Today we're going to proceed with rounds 3 and 4. We're going to Fuji, and then we're going to hit the streets of Las Vegas. This is going to be an exciting race day, because this is pre-show for the upcoming VT League, which will commence in just a couple of hours. First, it's a hard-hitting open-wheel racing featuring your favorite Hololive members, well, just about all of them. Let's have a look at our standings. First, after 2 rounds, in the lead is, of course, Okami Mio with 113 points, Pekora and Amelia, both with race wins, while their other race didn't go so well. They're both on 100. Tsukumo and Reine round out the top 5. And bottom half of the table, we have 17 drivers yet to score, including 4 of the 5 members of the Hololive Council, with 2 of them not even having qualified for a race as of yet. So far, it's 4 drivers who have yet to qualify. Maybe we might see them in either race today. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. The Constructors' Championship, of course, EN Gen 1, the Watson Industries team, has had quite a very good start to their 4th series campaign with 224 points gathered up upon all their members. Second is the AZKi Kensetsu team from Gen 2, 211 points. Third, Courage Kensetsu of Holo ID Gen 2, 180 points. Council, well, it's still a bit early. They're only on 26 points, because only Sana has scored for the team so far back in Jerez in round 1. But maybe they might find their footing as we go through the remaining 8 rounds in this series. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Let's have fun and open up the game. And we're waiting for it to pop up. Come on, pop up. And here we are. This is our car, and yes, I did remember to turn on replays, just in case. Yes, okay. Imagine losing to the staffs. Yeah, well, at least one staff member has managed to get a race win in the last series. Maybe they might get another one in this series. Alright, Fuji Speedway in Shizuoka, Japan. 4.5 kilometer, and it's 15 laps. 15 laps for today. Let's open up the circuit. You-to-do. Yeah, it takes a bit of time for the circuit to load, because we need to load like 53 cars. And if there are any duplicate drivers, we boot them. Gotta make sure there's 52 drivers and a Yagu. And the game sets a qualification for only 30 minutes at this track, but we don't have all day. We'll just skip through the whole process and see which cars come out in the 36 car grid. We'll get to race. And come on. Okay, thank you. Now this is the speedway, the Fuji Speedway. First you go down the high points, go lower, and then this is a tricky section to get around this semicircle. So expect a few cars to slip and slide and have issues there, and then go around and around and go through that curve. And then this small S-turn, and around this area. And a couple more loop-de-loops, a left-hand turn and then the right-hand turn, and then a really long straightaway, which is approximately 1 kilometer long. Perhaps the longest straightaway in any circuit around the world. Popular circuit as seen in Super Formula races in Japan. You'll get to see it in action. Why does the speedway look like from a camel? Now I can't unsee it. Now I can't unsee it. That's gonna make for a crazy, race. I don't want to be too distracted by the shape of the circuit. Anyway, 36 car grid is as thus. And this is void. This session is void because not all the times made it in. We'll have to try that again. Because where are the times? Where's the beef? There we go. Oh, it's the curse of the previous round's winner not qualifying for the next round. Amelia won round 2, so of course she fails to qualify for round 3 for some reason. Pain, hick. No Lamy, no Amelia, no Reine, no Akiros. No Flare, no Subaru, no Hachima. Once again, Gura fails to qualify for a race this series. No Kanata, no Anya, no Genma, No Risu. No Mume either. That's 3 consecutive already. Not that horrible start for her FH tenure. No Ina. No Crony either. Too slow of a time for her. No Ayame, no Ojo this time. But everyone else is in, and at top, once again, it's Reine! Can you believe it? Reine once again at pole position. The defending champion gets a second consecutive pole. As you know, she won consecutive races in the third series on her way to winning the third series championship. And here she is with consecutive poles. Reine, Shion, Mio, another start in the top 5. This time P3. Marine, Pekora, Suisse, Aqua, Achan, Iris, Kiara, Miko, Luna, Enma. Who else? Dokino Sora, Jay, Chad, Noel, Botan, Toa, Choco, Mel, Ollie, Ushia, Matsuri, AZKi, Watame, Yofi. Fauna finally gets to race. Welcome to FH, Fauna. She'll be starting right next to Bells. Polka, Hokayu. Callie. Sana, Muna. Nene. Roboco. And Fubuki. Well, the latency on my stream is a bit large here. Also, the description for this video, if you look through the video link in the description, you'll find the link to the Google spreadsheet for the table of driver points totals, driver and team points totals, and how the points system work, and just how the whole series works. Anyway, let's lock the grid in. 15 laps in Fuji. Excuse me, round number 3. We'll get the music up and ready to go, because this is going to be an exciting first race of today. First of 2 races today in Fuji. Pole position, Pabolia Reine and Shion also in the front row. Off we go. Everyone is on the grid. Vroom, vroom, go the cars. Waiting for the lights to go out from Fuji. It's lights out, and away we go. Reine and Shion. Front row. Good start by Reine. Everyone goes out of the grid onto the first turn. Shion passes Reine. Everyone seems to be out. Reine has dropped to 3rd. Shion has taken an early lead as they go into a tricky section on the circuit. Already some cars spin, but they seem to have made it through fine. They complete the semicircle area now through this curve. Marine front 2. onto the tight area. So far, I think everyone is okay. Yeah, everyone is good. And here comes Shion and the other drivers going across this extremely long 1 kilometer straightaway. And Shion, after 1 lap, will have the lead as the first times come in. Shion, Marine, Reine, Pekora, Aqua, the top 5. And Roboco is having issues trying to get into pit lane, and she is stuck. Roboco is stuck, and I don't know if she'll be able to get out of this mess, and she does. She does. She'll have to go in pit lane. Reine has jumped ahead of the pack. Shion somehow has dropped to 5th, Mio 4. Aqua 3, Pekora 2. Reine, who started off in pole position, has seemed to have dropped to 9. Meanwhile, having a look at the council, how they're doing. Ooh, some bumping. Some bumping, it looks like. Closely contested battles going on toward the back of the pack. Exciting hard-hitting stuff. And I don't know what is going on with Roboco. She is way behind much of the rest of the crew. And 2 drivers are out already. That's Mel and Kiara. Both out. Suisse. Oh no, that's 3 already. Having trouble trying to get into pit lane apparently, and she has struck out for this round. Choco made it into pit lane fine. Oh, what is going on, Okayu? Be very careful about that. Aqua goes up to 2nd, Mio 3rd, Shion still in the top 5, Pekora as well. So Mel, Kiara, and Suisse. 3 of them out. And Marine, the 3rd series runner-up, leading by 0.37 over Aqua. Onion and garlic right next to each other, making a good combination. Anyway, Council. Bales and Sana were briefly next to each other, but now they're separated by about 1 car. No, they're right next to each other again. Three cars out, 1 car behind by a lap. And Marine has dropped to 3rd. Shion and Aqua, both of AZKi Kensetsu, both in the top 2. As they go around the corner again. Oh, big distance between Shion and Aqua. That's done out of 15. You can face to F1 Holo streamer. Yes, I know my voice sounds stupid. I can't help it. 1.467. There's the gap between Shion and Aqua. And Sana having a bit of a mistake. Just out of points at the moment at 31, top 30 classified driver's score. To be classified, you gotta complete at least 90% race distance. For Fuji, it's 14 laps. And I don't know where Fauna is right now. There she is, 23. And we're already a third of the way through. Well, Pekora, who won in Jerez, is in second, just behind Shion. Oh, she has tagged Aqua! Aqua has gotten tagged and she'll drop down to 11. Let's look at this again. Replay. Oh, Pekora just tags Aqua, or Aqua accidentally touches Pekora's wheel, and she has lost quite a few spaces out of podium position. That'll bring him and Luna of Gen 4's Uber Sheep racing team to go up to P3. And two cars are down! Two cars are down! Oh, Sana is on fire! Flew way too close to the sun. Ollie is also out. I'm telling you, AZKi Council has only just started, and they have shown their lack of experience so far. But maybe after a few more races, they might get back on track here as Shion loses control and Pekora is able to overtake her. Pekora. Oh. Showing how lucky rabbits can be. Sana and Ollie both crash out. And a few more are hurt. Rushia is out. AZKi, Luna. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, several drivers out. Volia Reine also is out. That's several drivers out. And to settle what happened here, Rushia out. Oh, Bales! Another council member has fallen. Bales, Rushia, AZKi, Luna. Trying to keep track of all of those who have crashed out. Enma, Reine, and oh, careful, Pekora. And where's Enma on the? There you are. tally behind by 1 lap. And Roboco is within the lead lap again. 25 cars. And Matsuri as well. Also out. Polka. There's also a gunner. We've also almost lost Fauna, but she is still in, I think. And Pekora leading by almost 4 seconds. I'm telling you, it's the last corner before the semicircle in which cars can lose control here as we get past the halfway point. Have a look again at this section. Come on, camera. Oh, J-Chad! Oh! Oh, she's able to shake off that issue. 23 drivers remain standing. And so far, so good for Pekora. And P3, Iris. Iris has gone up to P3. Should the results hold, this might be her first podium finish. They go around the tight first turn again. Here comes a dangerous section, and Pekora. Oh, a mistake! Oh! Oh no, Pekora's out! Pekora and Shion, I believe, are both out of the race. They're both out. Shion and Pekora were the front two. And they're both out. Reine back in the lead. Iris moves up to second. Mio, third. Pain, Peko, and the garlic has gotten rotten as well. The killer second turn takes out another couple cars. And both cars who started up at the front two are already out. Look at this, 10 laps have already been completed. Reine leads Iris by about half a second. Top three very close to each other. And here comes this turn again. The front three are good. How are others in the top 10? They all seem to have made it through okay. A little under 5 to go. Going through this these tough S's. The front three within very close lengths of each other. Yes, it's sweat time. These a few laps left. Marine leading by a little under half a second, with anything still liable to happen. Iris wanting to overtake Marine if she could, but Marine just increases her distance. Oh, they approach the difficult section, and the front three made it through okay. Well, Callie had a bit of an issue, but she's a lap behind. Kaio just jumps ahead of Nenichi. Iris looking for a chance to attack and overtake Marine for the lead. But nothing doing on those tight S's. Chan has gone up to 3, Aqua 4, Mio has dropped a bit to 5. Right, 3 to go. And no new casualties after that lap. Once again, the leading set of cars all made it through okay. Trying to hold on to her lead in these last 2.5 laps. Steady as she goes. And also trying to make a big statement here, getting another podium finish. Mio wanting to give Vtuber their first race win, but she's still far behind at this point. Long straightaway. And they all approach a tricky turn again. And these drivers are all okay. Marine, her best finish in the race, I believe, is second. I don't think Marine has won a race as of yet. And it's looking quite good, I think. Here comes Marine, just her and a long stretch. And the top 5 are all good. They're going to earn points. And this is the final lap with Marine in the lead, Iris second, and HM third. Excuse me. Oh, they're very close to each other, the front 3. Only a disaster at the turn might shake things up. And the camera, once again, wants to be silly, but they all made it through. Marine Kyalami maintains her lead. This is probably Iris's last chance to overtake Reine if she could, but Reine still stays ahead. And just 2 more turns should do it for Reine. 1 more turn. And A-chan will jump ahead of Iris for second, I think. And here comes Reine. That is it. Reine is your winner at Fuji. Starting off at P4, taking the victory. That is, I believe, Reine's first victory in FH. And Iris so close to getting second, but that is still her first podium finish as A-chan gets another podium finish, finishes second. Aqua is fourth. Neo once again getting a top 5 finish as all these times come in. Only 21 drivers will score. Choco and Roboco just some short lengths away from finishing, and we are all good. So it's time to say ahoy to Central. Finally getting a taste of victory on her own merit. As you can see, what went wrong with all these drivers. And Reine will go in to pit lane and celebrating the paddock with the rest of her Usada Kinsetsu Gen 3 teammates. I'm certain that A-chan will also be celebrating that with her fellow staff members, and Iris will celebrate with her Hololive friends for her first podium finish. As we halt the music and lock in the medal counts, so Reine's first victory, her 5th podium finish. A-chan, 2nd place. And Iris on the board, P3. And 21 drivers will score, as I've already said, about a quadrillion million times. Miko, Sora, Noel, Watame, Nene, Okayu, Towa, Muna, and Botan, Yofi, J-Chad, Fubuki, Fauna. That's her first points of this series, her very first FH points. Choco, Roboco, and Callie, despite being 1 lap down, will finish 21st, get to 10 points. And Shion and Pekora had at least a share of the lead at some points or another, but they go out to just past the halfway point. No points for them. Ollie, Enma, Reine, Suisse, and Mel and Kiara. And the points will be going in. I must say, that's a lot of damage. By 60, 50, 45, 48, 38, 36, 34, 32, 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, 20. And yep, it's all good. Yep, the points look good. Marine, Achan. Iris, all in the podium at Fuji. And let us see who's on top of the current championship standings. Still, Okami Mio of Mio Futori Hololive Gamers at 158 points. Iris moves up to second. 3 scoring results in 3 races this series. She's on 126 points. Pekora and Marine go down a bit. Both on 100. Well, actually, Marine moves up to the top 5 with 100 points. Hell, the rest of the top 5, Pekora, Marine, and Amelia, are each on 100 points. And Mio remains on top. Excuse me, after her 5th place finish here at Fuji. And the Constructors' Championship. Let's see, it looks like it's... Ooh, it's Gen 2, Akukin Kinsetsu, with the lead in the Constructors' Championship on 275 points. And Gen 3, Usada Kinsetsu, 263 points in second, and moving up to third is the Hololive Gamers team with 248 points. Nah, the camera's not dead. I'm just showing points, just locking in points before we move on to the next round. All right. Once again, I'm gonna reset R factor because there's a chance if I go directly to the next race, then some of the TV modules, the TV HUD modules might have issues showing up. And yes, the replay did save this time, don't worry. I can confirm that it got saved. And once again, remember to keep the thread bumped. Remember to keep the VTO thread bumped as we open up R factor again. Okie dokie. And round 4. Round 4. This is gonna be really fun. I'm most excited for this race. We are going to Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. 16 laps. The bump limit is page 11, I think. Yes, the spreadsheet is in the video description, YouTube video description. If you're interested in seeing what the hell is going on. Anyway, we are gonna load. We're gonna load up this circuit. We're gonna load up this circuit. Look at all those 90-degree angles. Yeah. And this circuit was originally constructed for champ car racing, which had a rivalry with IndyCar racing for a few years, the Indy Racing League. This circuit was only used once for Champ Car in 2007, and when the reunified IndyCar went back to Las Vegas in 2011, they used the Oval Speedway, the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and we all know what happened on that fateful day. Let us say no more about it. But now we enjoy the wonderful streets of Las Vegas. No, it's not the mean parking lot track. I tried checking out that course, but there's no option to do a swingman camera. It's only this behind the car camera angle, and that doesn't make for good streaming. I suppose it would be fine if you're just actually playing the game. When you're driving like this from the driver's viewpoint, but it doesn't work well for streaming. But we have this instead, which is fine, I suppose. Now, after all these turns, you well, just one more turn after this one, you approach this crazy speedy section, and watch out for these. Watch out for the chicane. One false move and you might slam into that barrier over there, which divides the circuit and the pit entry. Make sure to keep left if you're driving, or keep right if you want to go in pit lane. If you go too fast, if you go in the middle, then it's game over. Well, let's look at the grid. Let's look at the grid, and again, Ame has failed to qualify. That's the third consecutive DNQ for Ina as well. As I could see here, and Muna, that is her first no-show this series. So what happened to Ame after that win in Kyalami? That's two DNFs, DNQs even. And Muna failed to qualify. No Luna, no Subaru. Nana is also out. No Choco. Achan finished second. In the previous race, did not qualify for Vegas. Ina out, as I've already mentioned. Ame, no Rushia, no Sora, no Sana, and no Kanata. No Kanata. Again, that's 2 DNQs in one day. Miko is also a no-show. No Botan and no J-Chad. And Reine did qualify for Vegas. She did make the cut. And Mume is in. Where will she start off? 16th. Mume gets to race. And Roboco Roboco is in. So Roboco will start off at pole position. The second series champion, followed by Flair and Mel and AZKi. And Gura has a chance to earn her first points this series. She'll start off P5, Noel, Ollie, Kiara, 6, 7, 8. And Genma 9. 10, 11, 12, Fauna, Aki, Rose, and Callie. And Crony, welcome back. Aqua, Shion. These two are inseparable, I gotta say. Mume is finally getting to race. Welcome, Meme, and Anya and Matsuri. And then Watame, Pekora, and Bells. Suise, Korone, and Denma. Yofi, Risu, and Okayu. Iris, Hachima, Mio. And Marine, Toa, Fubuki. And finally, Lamy, Polka, Reine. They all make up your grid for this race in Las Vegas. This is going to be a fun one. That's going to be a slow intro for some reason. I don't know how to fix that. Yeah. But we should be ready to go. Should be ready to go. Alright. And here comes the slow pan of cars. Slowly now. Slowly now. This is a 16-lap race. Roboco is in front, waiting for lights to go around. Viva Las Vegas. It's lights out, and away we go. Here comes Roboco and Flair and Mel and AZKi and the rest of the 36-car grid along this long straightaway as they approach turn number 1. And some debris, but everyone should have made it through okay. Watch out for these 90-degree turns, especially if you're speeding along very fast. Once again, 16 laps. As they all go around these corners. Flair in the lead. Second is Noel. Third, Roboco. And they all approach this difficult chicane. Let's see how they do. Oh, when it gets bunched up, things might get even trickier. And Flair has to lead after one lap, and some cars will go in pit area already. looks like everyone made it through okay. Oh, some bumping. Some bumping all around. And Noel has gone ahead of Flair. So far, no one is out yet as they approach the death trap. As one and on appropriately terms. And these cars made it through okay, it looks like. I don't see anyone having issues until now. What a mess. What a mess. Look at this. Okayu is out. And some cars are having trouble with going in pit lane. Fubuki is also a goner. Reine! Oh no. Probably victims of that death trap. Okayu, Fubuki, and Reine all crash out. Oh, very disappointing day for the defending champion. Noel handles that area with ease. Here come some of the other cars. They are okay. And were there any more incidents? I don't know. But some cars are stuck. And we always see one car disappear, and oh, that is just nuts. This is just nuts. Issues getting into the pits, and oh, Lucky Rose is out of it. Probably had issues with that last area for the start-finish. And I'm sure the body count will get updated as we go further into this race, and I'd be able to check off who already crashed out. Looks like the top three are Noel, Roboco, and Kiara. All previous race winners. These cars all made it through fine. So Yofi is out, Mio is out, and Okayu is out, Akiro's out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 cars. Oh, Mio! Well, that is a disastrous race for all of Milfatori, all out of the race. You hate to see it. Once again, back to losing ways. So that's a lot of names ticked off. Son, good. Top 3, good. Top five all made it through okay. I don't know if there are any further incidents in pit lane. As far as I can tell. Oh, Risu apparently also got hurt. And here comes Sana. Whoa, whoa! Careful. Oh, once you get to pit lane, then it'll be hard to get out. Oh, Iris somehow made it through, I think. But Bales and Fauna are both stuck. And Iris is only getting out now. And Roboco is still in the lead for some reason. No change to the top five. Look at all these drivers behind by a lap. Fauna's fine. Pekora is okay. Bale's also good. As we see this nice pack of cars. Yeah, why is there a car on the racetrack? That's the safety car. That's a safety car. That's just a safety car. Just leading leading everyone out in the pace lap. And Pekora going into pits once again, and potentially having issues trying to make it through the safety car. If she tries to get out. And as much as it is hard to believe, we have only like 9-8 to go. Oh, Noel went to get that lead over Roboco. But Roboco stays just ahead of Noel. And now Shogun Noel makes her attack, and she retakes the lead. Good overtake on Noel. And why are there two drivers named Kia? That makes no sense. That's better. That's better. It's Mel is in third, Kiara 4. And did Pekora make it out? She does. Tor goes in. Bills once again goes into the pits. Fauna lagging behind. Crony is in the race. Mume is racing. And Shirogane Noel has a 2.441 second lead over Roboco. So we have a look at this this pack. Who was at P2 at the start of the race. Is currently on 6. They all remain in a straight line. They all make it through the chicane with no issue. After some early mishaps, the driving seems to have stabilized. I'm sure very close to the end of the race, the heat will start to ramp up. An almost 3-second lead for Noel. As this pack of drivers gets very close to the death trap. Reine, Movement, and Bales each once again on the board. Some fighting, but they avoid the middle barrier, and Bales wants to get into pit lane again. Ten laps complete, 6 to go. Not F1 2021, this is R Factor. R Factor 1, actually. Yes, 2005, R Factor 1. Check this attempt to pass through the chicane. These drivers look good, I think. And, oh, that Bales is having an issue again. Pekora once again gets stuck behind the safety car, but frees herself. And Bales also having issues. And 5 to go. The lead has dropped a bit. Tsukumo Sana is now within 1 second of Noel as they approach the death trap again. They made it through okay. Same for Mel and Kiara. Matsuri's still in pit lane. A lot of drivers behind by at least 1 lap. Pekora, Toa, and Bells are well out of the points. They're not likely to score on the results. Around 3.5 to go here in Vegas. Robo-San right at Shirogane Noel's tail. Those are Mel a distant third. Kiara close to Mel. And Callie at 5. And these drivers make it through this death trap fine. Showing great experience behind the wheel after 3 full series. Meanwhile, risk herself to getting stuck behind the safety car in pit lane. Pekora finally frees herself from the safety car. And still no apparent change to the top 5. As you know, Shirogane Noel was infamous for being the only driver to not score a single point in the first series. Was certainly a bit better in the second series. Finally got her first race win at Baku in the third series, the third series finale. And she's just 2 laps away from getting her second FH win. As Yozo Amel has jumped ahead of Roboco, and Roboco has somehow dropped to 4th. Takanashi Kiara moves into the top 3. Oh, 2-second lead for Noel as she approaches the chicane. And is good. That's going to be points for her final lap at Las Vegas. Yes, Baku is indeed a nice course. It would be nice to go back there one time for a future FH series. Your front 3, Noel, Mel, and Kiara. Just need to hold off Mel for as long as she could. After some early eliminations, everything seems to have gone even smoother. It's all smooth sailing from here, just the chicane, and that should be 100 points easy for Shirogane Noel. And she makes it through. Just a home stretch, and Shirogane Noel hits the jackpot at Las Vegas. And coming home to second is Yozo Amel. Roboco-san finishes off the podium. Kiara comes home 4th, and right behind her is Callie. Shirogane Noel makes it 2 wins for Usada Kensetsu today. As the rest of the field attempts to make it through, Crony scores her first points in the series. Sana just needs to finish this lap if she could to score, and she will. Bells unfortunately will not score. Way too many pit stops. She'll be the only driver who has yet to score. And Matsuri will not score either. So Sana just barely makes a point cut. Hachama unfortunately doesn't score. Only 22 drivers are scoring points in this round, as we will lock in the points. So Noelle gets her second FH win, and Mel another podium finish, and Roboco gets third once again. So she is tied for most podium finishes in FH history with Hosho Marine at 6 apiece. So Noelle, Mel, Roboco, Kiara, Callie, AZKi, Watame, Suisse, Polka, Flare, Aqua, Ollie, Shion. On the board. Gura gets her first points of the series. Enma, also good. Kuroni, score. Marine, score. Mume finally scores. Genma scores. Anya scores. Iris also scores. Fauna scores. Hachama no score. Lamy no score. Matsuri also a no score. Toa no score. Bills no score. And Pain Peko. So 6 drivers get no score. And 8 drivers out with an accident. That's Akiro's, Reine, Fubuki, Okayu, Mio, Reine, all of Mio Fatori, all crashing, within each other. Disastrous result for Mio Fatori. And Moon Architect also goes bust at Vegas with both their qualified drivers also crashing out. And we'll lock the points in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, and all the points are locked in. All the points are locked in. We'll just wait for necessary to finish, or maybe we shouldn't even bother. We'll just fast forward through the whole setup. Because we already know she won't score. All right, let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship. And my oh my, we have 2 drivers tied for the most points, but it's sure gonna know well by tiebreaker, jumping up to the top with 158 points and the race win. Mio, her best finish is second. So she drops down to second in the Drivers' Championship, also on 158 points. Iris remains in the top 3, 136 points. Watame goes up into the top 5 with 122 points, and Hocho Marine remains in the top 5 with 118 points. And we have 3 drivers who have yet to score points so far this series, and that's Hachima, Bells, and Risu. And all of them have managed to qualify for the race, so we all saw them, but neither of these 3 drivers have scored so far. And where were we? Where were we? The Constructors' Championship, Gen 3, goes into the lead with 413 points. Usada Kensetsu with 2 race wins, thus jumping up to the lead after 4 races. And second is Holo EM Gen 1, the Watson Industries team, with 353 points. And third is Gen 2 with 331 points. And at the bottom are ID Gen 1 with 64 points, and the Council 87 points. So that's going to do it for today. Tomorrow we'll have more pre-show racing in this series. We're going to be at the fictional Hockey Forest race course, and then we'll also have an exciting race at Zandvoort. That's right, Zandvoort. So be sure to tune in tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on this SciTube VT League channel. So thank you so much for watching, lads, and in a little over half an hour we have VT League action, day 1 of the VT League. Be sure to tune in because it's going to be an exciting football tournament. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for more Formula Holo action. And bye for now. Otsadag.